was looking for the good in a fire that burned my house down. Was a light that led the way from my cold and lonely hometown. But now I'm growing up, I see anew by starlight. The monster in the embers will not be stopped by night. So I turn to lonely flight. By the light on my bridge is burning, I will cast aside my name. There's nothing left to hold me here in the last kingdom of my shame. And though I hear your chanting of die, 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 I will be your son no more. You don't deserve to have me try. Knives in the land where empire started, in the graveyard of the future, where the island soul departed, and your father told you lies about where to find your heartbeat. So you play the game of progress, where there's only win or cheat. I'll embrace my first defeat. By the light of my bridge is burning, I will cast aside my name. There's nothing left to hold me here in the last kingdom of my shame. And though I hear your chanting of die, 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 I will be your son no more. You don't deserve to have me try. Hello everyone, it's time for more Tales of Arise. Last time we climbed up this waterfall and at the top there was a bird boss waiting for us, which is fucking evil given that we currently don't have the party member whose gimmick is being able to fight birds. And I am sleepy because I don't have control of my sleeping pattern in the slightest. I was up to like 4 this morning. And I keep having to get up to get deliveries in. And I went for a nice walk this afternoon to go over to the pharmacy and pick up... One moment.
聞く前に言ってくれよ。落ちたら一巻の終わりなのは間違いないな。みんなフルルみたいに飛べたらいいのに。きっとディスビムにたどり着けなかった人だって。俺たちは落ちるわけにはいかない。シオンが待ってるんだ。先に進もう。
Whoops. Not me complaining about the number of deliveries I have arriving at the moment, and then immediately the door goes because a delivery has arrived. I don't normally get deliveries after 8 PM. Can I fast travel? Maybe? Question mark? So I can fast travel here. But I can't travel to the Owl Forest, unfortunately, still. And I can't travel to anywhere in this zone. Which sucks, because it means if I go back to heal up, which I desperately need to do, I have to come through the whole zone again, which I don't want to do. But as you can see from the gauge on the left, I have no more healing to go through the entire second half of this dungeon. Because, again, fucking game put a bird boss up here. And I don't have anything that can deal with birds at the moment. Because the character who can deal with birds has been abducted. This is very annoying. That's so expensive. Let's see if I can remember how to play. It feels like a very long time since I played this game. Why does Kisara always arrive too late to continue my combos? There we go. God damn it, the combo dropped again. Oh, I'm sleepy. Hopefully today we are going to get through this zone and unlock the ability to fast travel again, because I have more. What am I looking at here? Just a random loot pickup. I'll take it. Oh man, we're having one of those I can't string a sentence together days. Oh. Why are there two exits? Ah. Oh shit, I'm dead. I hope there's good loot down here, because otherwise we might be a bit fucked. If all there is down here is this red herb, that will not be sufficient. Rosemary greatly raises elemental attack. Let's give that to Rinwell. I did see earlier in this level an absolutely absurdly long ladder, like Snake Eater levels of long ladder. I don't know if that's this one, but if it is, we'll be here for a little while. Maybe it is. That's starting to look plausible, but I can't tilt the camera any further to find out. Bear with me, folks. It looks like there's a whole dungeon section over there. Maybe it's just the structure of this area. Maybe I don't see any loot over there that would indicate that there's actually stuff there. Those really look like there's more dungeon. How do you like heights? Let's not have that still on screen. This is a rope ladder. An actual rope ladder this long would sway about so much it would probably break your arms to try to climb it. So I guess that's what that was about. Okay, there was a heavy treat here. That's worth coming out of the way for. I don't know if I know how we're going to get back. And this room is a fucking Elden Ring lift. Yoink. Hey, doll. Congratulations on the trap. since you are now here, I can talk about the Homestuck shit that I want to talk about from today. So, the subject of Homestuck cringe came up in the tail end of the latest episode of the Homestuck Made This World podcast. And I have thoughts about the kind of people who complain about cringe. Yeah, laugh it up. I wonder if there's a combo reset when things land. Anyway. Homestuck cringe, and let me tell you about Homestuck and goons and other members of my generation of nerdery getting very annoyed by the idea of people liking things. I have a story I want to tell, an incident from fucking years ago that has stuck with me. I was briefly a part of my university's student film unit. I used to be really interested in filmmaking. The experience of actually doing it rather disillusioned me. Can I avoid this encounter? I can. Where am I going? Right, that's how we get back. Cool. That would have been a really annoying encounter, even if I wasn't already low on stuff. But this was while I was an undergrad. I was in this film unit. And one of the things we did was we did little video projects for other student societies. One year, the Drama Society, actually one of two Liverpool had two drama societies. One of which was the Liverpool Student Drama Society, and the other one was called Liverpool University Student Theatre, which was a strike of genius because it abbreviates to LUST. One or other of them asked us to record, film their Christmas panto. And we said yes, that's the kind of thing we do, kind of thing we're up for. And Student Drama Society means Twitter. If the people causing most of the Twitter drama were actually students, the drama would be of a far higher quality. Anyway, apparently we don't know what's going on in this land, which is interesting. But we made this plan. We're going to record their Saturday matinee performance. So we turn up to the Guild of Students building on the Saturday morning, pretty early, so that we can set up while they're doing their setup and so on. And the building is locked. We can't get in. There was supposed to be someone there to open it for us, and they hadn't shown up. Phone calls were made. Further phone calls were made by the people who had been phoned. We were told that somebody had been dispatched to come and open the building for us. There was going to be half an hour to kill while we waited for that person to arrive. The Drama Society, very sensibly, standing in the little plaza out front of the building, got on with their warm-ups and their team building exercises and stuff, where they all dance around in circles and chant together and things. And there's probably 30 of them and then 4 of us on the film crew. And one of the guys on the film crew got really, really snotty scornful about this, about them doing their warm-ups in public. It's like, look at these clowns, look at the fools they're making themselves. Basically having a very strong cringe response to it. And what do I want to eat? One of these. Where is it? Come on, where's it gone? There we go. I have plenty of fish. We will keep making this one because it's really powerful. I remember standing there with this guy thinking, this response that he's having is disappointing and sad and actually kind of hateful. Like, I really, really... It soured me on him as a person to see him respond like that. Even though, like, I sympathized with what he was experiencing in terms of, I'm looking at this, I'm uncomfortable being associated with it. But for me, that was tempered by envy. I was looking at the Drama Sock kids doing their thing and being like, I wish I felt confident enough in myself. I wish I was passionate enough about the things I do to do that. To not be bothered that this was happening in the streets. You know, I had the same cringe response at the time. But I have always felt that that kind of cringing is a character flaw. And you know, I am of an age where that kind of cringe response just was culture for us for a long time, right? We were supposed to have that response to anybody who actually like cared about stuff enough to do anything. And so the "let me tell you about Homestuck" meme, which is just the framing of like, here is normalcy looking at a bunch of kids cosplaying Homestuck with scorn. Strikes me as extremely sad and misplaced. Why is this guy selling all the armor? Why is there still one armor, two armors that are blue? Oh my god, there's lots of armor that's blue. I'm not going to buy any of that then. I will have to do some fishing. Can I teleport yet? No, I want to go see the owls. I found loads of owls. And I have loads of outfit credits to hand in. But yeah, you know, let me tell you about Homestuck. You can imagine how something awful as a community felt about "Let me tell you about Homestuck." My impression is that in many ways the titular "something awful" pretty much directly is kids being into something enough to cosplay it or act out little skits, make music, parody songs, which came up in this conversation. In fact, I think the reason this came up in conversation was that they started talking about oh, what was it called? Everyday I'm Hussying. An Everyday I'm Hustling rap parody, Homestuck Filk, which You know, segueing from that to talking about Homestuck cringe in general, I think is a mistake. Can I jump this? Is that what I'm supposed to do here? Yes, good. Because the problem with something like Everyday I'm Hussying is that it's a white person ripping off black culture and making the joke straightforwardly, this is a white person doing black culture things. Like, basically all white parody rap is that one joke. Haha, wouldn't it be funny if a white person rapped? Fucking stand still. Oh my god, get back here. And in a sense, cringe is the appropriate response, aesthetically at least, to that kind of cultural appropriation. You know, we should be embarrassed when people do that shit because it's gross and bad. But that's very different to, you know, looking at some kids cosplaying Homestuck at a convention, or dancing the Hare Hare UK in public, which is a thing from a little bit earlier, but not very much earlier. You know, the kind of sneering response to it. And I fucking hate that sneering response. Like, there are things in the world that are worth sneering about. And young people caring about something enough to publicly express that they care about it is not one of those things. I can choose to fight crabs or the other crabs. They're probably guarding something useful. I'd better fight them. But it really did strike me as one of those moments that highlights the defining problem of Homestuck Made This World, taken as a piece of media history of Homestuck, which is that what it really is a piece of social media history about and by Something Awful posters. Yeah. Michael and Cameron are scrupulous academics and they do lots of good and interesting work. But almost every problem I have with them, except for the Bishop Barclay one that I described yesterday, can be summarised in terms of the fact that they are Something Awful posters who have not entirely examined the effect of their Something Awful posting on their overall outlooks towards things that happened on Something Awful in 2011. So sometimes they will talk with relish about the apparent hypocrisy of people on Something Awful going very quickly from scorning the very idea of like fan art or fan fiction to coming up with their own fan trolls as the Homestuck craze really bites them. Which is a very Something Awful thing to do, right? To gawp at people whose actions contradict themselves. And indeed, that's a very, should we say, liberal politics thing? What direction was I going? I came from over there, right? So we're going this way. Yes, that's a ladder. Hydration check. But I genuinely, like, I personally believe, and I have always believed, that it's not really cringe culture, it's sneering culture. We let it off the hook when we talk about the cringe, because that's something that the person doing the sneering experiences, and it doesn't really reflect on how those attitudes affect the people who are just, like, liking the thing that they like. Oh my god, stop bouncing around like that. Frigging dogs. Well, that completely missed. Yeah, like, well, it's not even. I wouldn't say that in the cringe case, the view is that the hypocrisy is the bigger crime than the social malfeasance. It's that the social malfeasance isn't a malfeasance, and the hypocrisy isn't wrong. It's just funny. You know, it's the attitude, and you know, to use an absolutely classic something awful example, let's talk about Grover House, because Grover House is genuinely funny, and I would say is not really cringe. Right? With Grover House, you're looking at somebody. It's more like mocking an Elon Musk. You're looking at somebody who has a bunch of resources, and instead of using them well, has decided to use them out of more or less pure. Oh my god, you don't know what Grover House is? How have you? Like, Grover House gets a thread, owie, on Twitter about once every couple of years. It was a particularly infamous piece of goonery. There was this guy, I think his name was Grover, I think that's where the name comes from, who had he owned a house. I don't think he built the house from scratch. He bought this house on the edge of the Great Dismal Swamp, which is somewhere in northeastern US. I am 100% certain, Doll, that I am not the only account you follow on Twitter that knows about Grover House and has posted about Grover House before. But this guy fancied himself a bit of a builder, and he planned some renovations for his house and an expansion and stuff, without doing anything to take account of the fact that he was building in a swamp, and also didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing. Like, it was a disaster. The house was architecturally unsound, it was engineering unsound, it was unsafe, it was sinking into the swamp even as he built it. And he kept on posting about how his renovations were going to massively increase the value of the property and so on. Just the kind of pure absurd hubris that only kinds of guy on the internet can really go for. If you Google search Grover House and spell house H-A-U-S, you will get some wonderful photos of Grover House. If you spent any time relishing kind of interior design nightmares as a meme trend, you can see that Grover was the kind of person who produces that kind of house, whether it works or not. Owie, I should have stunned one of those. I'll stun that one instead, it's fine. But, you know, that's a genuine case of this guy has more money than sense and deserves all the contempt he gets. You know, he's an adult, he's being unsafe, he's wasting resources that could be put to better use. That's a very different kettle of fish to look at these kids having fun at something that I don't understand. You know, we don't really cringe at Global, we gloat. There's a underlying equality, I think. That underpins that fact. Has anybody else got their milestones? No, I've been good at spending that stuff lately. No idea which way I'm going. Fuck me, it's one of these zones. There's a fishing spot over there. Is that where I came in? No, I came in here. I came in here, I went over there. I'm now coming down this way, I guess. So we'll do that, we'll do the fishing. Backtrack over there, and then we'll go to this exit. Because I bet that's the way we're supposed to go. Maybe I should hit that up, because there might be a fast travel point there. Where are we going? Jump. That was not the direction I wanted you to jump, dingus. There we go. This is another... Oh my fucking god, will you stay on the damn platform? That was not successful. Because I wasn't sprinting, because it's really hard to get into a sprint on a short run in this game. But yes, anyway, now I'm a VTuber. I am cringe, but I am free. But you know, all of that is really to say that I take my being cringe but free very seriously. Rinwell item professor. Ooh, faster magic charge. And arc. Jesus, these are so expensive. What the fuck, Rinwell? Why did Alphen keep running for like 4 steps after the end of my jump? Does he always do that? Alphen, why? There we go. Ooh, a new lure. What fun. Why can I hear pigs yelling at me? Yeah, I think, you know, it's a generational thing, cringe, honestly. I think... I genuinely believe that it's on its way out as a response to cultural artifacts, and I think that's a good thing. Oh boy, this area is called Depths. No good ever comes of areas called Depths. And there's going to be a boss fight here at some point. There is a fast... Why is there a fast travel point here in the middle of what's obviously a boss fight arena? That's going to be some fuckery later on. So yeah, that was, what, 25 minutes of me overthinking cringe? Oh, all the fucking monsters have respawned. Great. Fortunately, they can't swim, so I can swim past them. Most of them. I think I probably need to refight these guys. Maybe no, I don't. Maybe I don't. I do need to fight. Ooh, one of these is shiny. Let's get some bonus points. What do I need to do here? I need to get on a ball. Oh no, I thought it was going to do the thing and it didn't do the thing. That was a waste. Alphen, get up. Ooh. Runewell Mystic Arts are always a treat to see. Off we go. Oh. We're getting there slowly. You're extremely annoying, and I would like to juggle you. Currently not going to be on the cards. Well, that's a thought I've never had before, Twitter. Thank you. That's Amanda posting that moment when you viscerally remember people will want to fuck your villain wizard if your original novel ever gets published. And now I'm thinking, well, I already have an original novel published. By the way, link to that below the stream if you want to check that out. And it doesn't have a villain wizard in it, but it does have a villain monster in it. That some people will probably want to fuck. Not a monster written to my tastes, to be clear. Someday I will write monsters that I actually want to fuck. But when I wrote that book, I had not yet thought of wanting to fuck monsters as a possibility. So the monster was written to actually be like scary and gross. I wonder, will anybody want to fight, want to fuck the Reaper from Heaven Can Wait? Honestly, he'd be coward mode for monster fuckers, really. He's mostly humanoid. Oh, the owl's around here somewhere. Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. Stand still. At least if you're not going to stand still, group up so that I can hit you all at once. Oh, you can get to here, including the big one. That's important. Things are not going great here. Because I can't really get anything going combo-wise. I mean, he's mostly just an extremely pale dude in a bad suit. With really heavy eye bags and skin that looks like it's made of wax. And he doesn't have vocal cords, so he can only whisper. And it's kind of a gross whisper too. He can turn into a cloud of ash. That's pretty good. I don't know. I really don't know why they decided... Oh, there's the owl. Hello, buddy. Why are the owls making those noises? That's so disconcerting. Why did they decide that instead of like getting some actual like foley of owl noises or recorded owl noises or something, that we would have a voice actor going hoo 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 hoo? I am not into vor. Actually, you know, I have to admit there are things within the scope of the term vor that I am into. My insistence on not being into vor was founded on too narrow an idea of what vor consists in. Right, what do we know about this place? I don't think I've got any lures for these, have I? No, wait, hang on. Maybe for the lav too? No, we'll just go with whatever. That didn't work. Fishing time. I really need to actually finish the complicated city fucking fiction project that I started last year and haven't told anybody about yet. Because it's too early really to share any part of it. That might be a thing that gets some attention while I'm in surgery recovery. Cool, that was the tilapia. So now I need X square and triangle square. I think this is not going to be the fish I'm after. You do, doll, you do. If there's anything I can do to encourage you to do so, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help, but I don't like to presume that what works for me would work for other people. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be any use. Oh, great. There are multiple fish on this fucking thing that are square, that are X square. That's good game design. Let's see about getting the rare. This is going to be that fucking catfish again. I don't think I can confiscate anyone's FF14 account, honestly. I've used MMOs as coping strategies often enough myself to understand that you don't really get out of an MMO by people setting arbitrary boundaries on it. Yeah, getting you to play FF12 might help. I tell the story of how... which of these fish do I want? Because I see at least 2 catfish there. Fucking... This is another catfish. I would really like to catch something that wasn't a fucking catfish. I was playing FF12 for maybe the 4th or 5th time. And a friend who was an active WoW raider came in and was like, why are you still playing this? I was like, well, I wanted a game that has these features. And their exact response was, well, why don't you just play WoW then? Oh no, FF12 fishing is far weirder and more inscrutable than this. I'm just going to play for the cobalt trout for now. I think I need a special lure to separate the other shit out. This is the tilapia. I might as well catch it. Anything to have more fish so that I can get more money so that I can repair my fucking finances again. The economy in this game is so fucked. Anyway, I told the guy that I would never play WoW because I've seen the pit that playing MMOs can drag you into. And then on a idle Saturday morning... not very long thereafter. I downloaded WoW and started playing it and got a rather alarmed message from said friend saying, wait, are you actually playing WoW, or has someone hacked your email account and started a WoW account playing as you? But it was me, and it was a decision that cost me 2,000 hours over the course of the next 14 or so months. Because you don't play MMOs at that level of intensity when you're in a good place.
他のところを狙ってみよ
う。Oh, let's try bubbles. I think that's the basic catfish again. Catch it just to be sure. It's not a hard one to catch, and I do need more fish. And yeah, that problem of finding the audience. I don't have anyone beatering my absurd Nichisanji Ien Megafic project, because none of the people I know who are into Nichisanji Ien are also sufficiently into Formula One to be into the sports side of the story. Which is a shame. Show me some bubbles, game. Why is there a spot there? I don't want either of those. That's the same two fish as always. Now we have 3 fish. No, fuck off! This is that fucking catfish again. You can tell it's the catfish because even though it's taking a little while to land, my rod's health bar is completely green. Because you are weak and will not survive the winter, sir. Problem is... yeah, there is that issue that established fan bases can be pretty terrible. What do we got? See, I'm sure I need one of these guys. But not that one that's in the lead. Nope, no point on those. What about these? Oh, this is promising. This might be the rare. Oh! Yeah, this might be the rare. It's got 2 health bars. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Keep jumping. Oh shit. I probably can't catch that. I did handle that really badly, but I probably can't catch that now. I need the next rod up. So that's going to have to be enough fishing for now. Where do I need to go? This fishing spot's going to be such a chore to come back to. I have not read... What does that say? Vast Error. I have not read Vast Error. What is Vast Error? Tell me about Vast Error. Oh, okay. You can, if it's Homestuck fan work, you can safely assume I haven't seen it. The only Homestuck fan work I've actually seen that's of any note is March Eridan got mentioned on the podcast, so I looked at what it looked like. Tell 12 trolls play a game. Try saying that multiple times fast. What game do they play? Right. I probably need to check over this side somewhere for some stuff. Fish. Not fish. 10,000 gals just sitting at the bottom of a lake. Something about this area feels very reminiscent of the water city in FF15. Or at least the lower level of it that you don't actually get to explore in the game because they didn't actually build that game to be played. So, restores 5 CP. So this is the one that I should be making. Bouillabaisse. Lucky I have all those mushrooms and tomatoes. I'm going to go with this one for now, though, because I think I'm about to go into a less combat-y sequence. Deconreconstruction.com. Okay, fine. Stop doing well. Oh, that's cute. She's teaching him to read. I think he can read, actually, but... Oh, a Kisara emblem. What do we got? I don't think I care about any of that stuff. I'm so sleepy. But I really need to press on with this game because I've got like another week's worth of streaming in which to complete it. I now have 30,000 gold. Sort of okay for healing items. I'd like to buy all this stuff, but I can't afford to. Oh, that's right. They got chest armor. Cool. I think I can't sell that because it's equipped to Shion. Can we make any new weaponry? No, 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 no. No. What about accessories? I still haven't found a lucky pebble for that, which would be very nice. Stick with it like that for now, and actually save for once. What prompted you to bring up this fic, doll?
いよいよだ。みんな油断するなよ。正面から殴り込みた。ドキドキすな。
止まれ。ダナのアルフェンとその一味か。
なぜそう思う？
Why would you think we're Alphen and so on? Oh, is there going to be like a foresight power involved? We're being allowed in. I'm sure that can't... Okay, that's just goofy. Why are they smashing their swords on their shields? Oh, huh, interesting. That, I mean, that really is the Homestuck thing. It captured, like, how the internet is going to work, which is that the internet is always, like, creative work on the internet is always going to be about how much can you feed your own fandom back into your production. This is very grandiose. I bet we don't get to explore any of it. I bet this whole area is just this. And walking through a sequence of cutscenes. And yes, the Homestuck sphere is pretty toxic, unfortunately. It was inevitable because, honestly, it's built on a very distinctive form of toxicity. Yeah.
違うよ、そういうのじゃなくて。
あの奥に見えるのがスルドの城だろう。このまま町を突っ切る
You
か。
know, Hussey is
さっきの兵士はそうしろと言ったな。だが問題はシオンがどこに。
そうか。うまく言えないけど、この町、人が暮らしている
oh
感じが
god,
しな
my
い。
train of thought. About as reliable as a transport system designed by Elon Musk.
レナ人の区画なのか。
いくらなんでも広すぎるだろう。
Oh, there's an ominous bell. Goody. Oh, those are slaves. Maybe.
おい、あんたたち、何をやってるんだ。なんだ今の。ダナ人だよな。
普通じゃなかったよ。まさかここでもヘルガイの果実を。
How would that have been the fruit of
言い訳
Helgen?
良さそうに見えた。精霊力の漏出は感じたか。
それは確かに感じなかったけど。でも。
Is this going to be the mirror image of Dohalim's kingdom,
見張りの装甲
where the Danans have fully gone over to support for the Renan?
城の方に向かったな。
They demonstrably were not heading for the castle. They were heading, like, off to the right.
何か
あの船に乗ってた連中、何だったんだろうな。
わからない。ここで奴隷にされているダナ人だとは思うが。
I'm sleepy and I can't stretch my legs sufficiently for comfort.
立派だけど。
ああ、建物といい人間といい、なんていうか異質だ。
街を見れば滑る者の性格も見て取れる。そう思っていた。どうにも不気味だな。
You can glean a lot about a ruler from his city. Looks at this city.
あの船を追いかけてみよう。
Well, it's a mystery, and so is its ruler.
かもしれない。
Is there any loot around? Yes. City completely deserted, but a random box full of chicken.
震えてるよ。嘘。
Rinwell taking this opportunity to wind up lore. Very good. I bet we're going to walk through this and then we're going to have to fight our way out again at the end. Because, of course, here, if we depose the Lord...
これだけ大きな町なのに、まるで気配がない。
Oh, excuse me. Here, if we depose the Lord, there isn't a resistance to take over in our absence. Yeah, there's been a real attentiveness thus far to the question of you get rid of the Lord, you get rid of the tyrant. Who is going to assume responsibility for looking after things in his wake? It's not asked in a massively sophisticated way, and it's not a game about following people rebuilding after that kind of situation, but the game does always ask and provide an answer to that question. And here it kind of feels like there won't be anyone who's available for that, which is interesting. It didn't look like a dead
壊すに
end.
せよ乗り越えるにせよ少々骨が折れそうだなこれは。
見たところ城に続く道はここだけだ。柵を動かす仕掛けがどこかに。
何？今度は何が始まったの？
Another boat.
あれ
Are we gonna have to get on a boat and go in through there? Where we discover a factory that's... Ah!
アルフェン。精霊力。そんな。じゃああれって。
Yes.
やろう。何をしてるか分かってるのか。止まるんだ。死にたいのか。スルドのために死ぬのは無意味だ。逃げろ。船を降りるんだ。
So Volran's got a way of just feeding these people into the furnace. But if that's the case, where are they coming from?
呼んでいるってボルランガか。
Because if they're going in there in boatloads of 12,
わざわざ我々
that's a lot of people to get through.
アルフェに見せつけるための。
シオンをさらい人々を犠牲にして俺一人を呼ぶのにこんな真似をする必要がどこにある。
Oh wait, his ability to brainwash the Dana is foreshadowing him having brainwashed Shion to attack us in a reprise of the bit from Tales of Vesperia where the Act 2 villain of that game brainwashes I've forgotten her fucking name. She's only the lead female character of one of my favourite video games. What's her name? It's the same name as the protagonist of Trails FC. But it will not come to mind.
A 船に乗ってた人たち、自分がどうなるか分かってたのかな。
そうは見えなかった。ただただ言われるままという感じだった。
言われるままボルラーニってことだよな。
ずっと支配されて言われるまま命を差し出して、そんな死に方をするために生まれてきたの。そんなのって
奪われるのが奴隷ならあれこそ究極の奴隷の姿だ。
What is the explanation for the behavior of the slaves going to be? Why? Because they're kneeling and they're chanting, which suggests that on some level, either they are being completely mind controlled in a way that says a lot about Volran, or they are... Holy shit! Is that a lake of person goo? That's an incredible way to kind of move us into this area. But yeah, one explanation is their mind control, and the other is that they are somehow cultishly brainwashed. I like how Fruits of Helgen are now being talked about as a controlling device, which they definitely haven't been at any point prior in the plot. This is definitely a MacGuffin that works in whatever way is most convenient for the writers.
最も強固に支配を支えるのは 忠誠だ。忠誠が行き着くところまで行くと、主のためなら己の命を捨てることも厭わなくなる。
It sounds like they're going in the cult direction,
と見るか、操られていると見るかはともかく。
which really is going to be a hell of a question for the game to raise when we defeat Volran.
それに以前の君ならどうだ。もし私がもっともらしい理由で死を申し付けていたら。
テュオハリム、
またやってしまったか。すまない。
あなたの言う通りだ。
Anyway, last night I finished the story for the current Arknights event, which is bafflingly complex, and I'm still not entirely sure I understand everything that happened. But it is a pretty good critique of... Actually, it's really interesting. I rewatched Fighting the Age of Loneliness recently, the SB Nation Trapo Chap House video series about MMA, which is a really detailed history of MMA that relates that history very closely with what I guess we might call trends in class division. Here we go, it's time to fight Shion. She's been brainwashed. Probably not magically, because we saw a scene of Volran like playing on her fears. And she's got the brainwash eyes. It's a shame, I really like this outfit. I don't think it suits Shion, but it's a really cute dress. Holy shit. Oh, and I can't use presumably these are weak to fire, and I can't do my normal fire shit. What have I got that's a good AoE option? Can't actually tell what's going on because there's so many enemies. And they're talking about shit which I can't hear. Alphen is trying to persuade Shion to casually uses vines on a vine. Oh, and I'm paralyzed. Lovely. I was halfway through a thought about something and it's completely... Oh, Fighting the Age of Loneliness, which is, like, history of a sport as history of the working class. And the Arknights event is the story of a... God, that's a visual. A fighting tournament but it's between knights rather than people styled as like quote unquote martial artists.
寂しがっているだけなんだ。目を閉じて耳を塞いで。俺が触れるのを拒んだから。そうだろう。しよう。
He's presumably going to touch her despite the pain, and that will snap her out of it.
お前は一人じゃない。ローもリンウェルもいる。キサラもティオハリムも。
But the Arc Knight's story is like
俺も
the corruption of the way that honorable fighting can be perverted by corporatist incentives. And honestly, pretty effective about like. Oh, he's hugged her. That's practically sex in JRPG worlds that aren't written by Tetsu Takahashi and Soraya Saga. But now, with it being an Arc Knights event, I have something like 8 EX stages and 8 EX challenge modes, and then I think another 8 stages after that. Cool, she's back. And now we just need to break the curse on her and also get Alphen's powers back. Can I fucking use it? Like... This is gonna really fucking hurt, Alphen. This is such a bad idea. We gotta address the fact that your hand is literally burning to a crisp when you wield this thing. It's such a good dress. Also, like, weirdly, it perfectly matches the fucking wing and hair ornament that I put on it. Straight from being unable to feel pain to being a masochist, huh, Alphen? We can see what character dynamic is forming here. Also, something trans women.
やっと会えたんだから嬉しくて当然じゃねえの。
そうなんだけど、別にいいんだけど。
それぞれに合ったあり方がある。これはこれで良きかな。
多少は周りの目を意識してほしいですが。
Oh.
Arigato.
Right. thing here, which is going on Shion, because it suits her better. It's this one. No, not that one. That one. And we're going to go to outfits. God, that's a look, actually. That's a really good look. Is that the best? What does that new thing look like? Ooh. If only I could change the color of her tiara. I can. Fucking perfect. Transition goals, wings and all. Oh, I guess this is a skit I must have met the unlock criteria for while Shion was out of the party, but the skit itself was locked until we had Shion back, so she could be in the skit. Earlier Tales games were full of weird little conditions like that. All of this is supposed to tell me something about how to play Dolan, but because I don't play any characters other than the protagonist ever in Tales games, I don't have any points of reference for it. This is the skit we should have got first on Shion's rejoining the party. Pardon me. That is a problem, doll, and I do sympathize. Like, we are... We are taught in a very culturally pervasive way from a very young age that we can't have nice things, and that sticking our necks out and saying that we want something is sinful, basically. Like it's Catholic or evangelical guilt, depending exactly which flavor of Christianity you grew up nearest. But I think also, like, games are a special case because games as a whole generally are so toxic. That every recommendation should come couched in, like, you know, this object has some real problems. And, like, I mean, there are exceptions, right? Undertale, probably clean, because Toby Fox seems like a decent person. The analgesic games, you know that they were made fairly responsibly because Marina and Melis have put a lot of effort into, you know, how to finish this sentence. How to produce games with a small team responsibly. Also, game culture is fucking awful. In different ways in different places, but pretty universally one way or another.
それで暗闇が湧き上がって私を包んで。
It is a bit of a shame that, like, we didn't get to a genuinely climactic encounter here with either Shion or her trauma. Like, the Briar fight was not challenging at all. It was just there to be there in place of a cutscene, except that because it was trying to do a cutscene's work, it was impossible to tell what was going on. Anyway, I should save. Also, I should put Shion in my party. Where are we? That one. Who do I want in my party? I want to put Rinwell there, and I want to put Shion there. I think I want those that way around. I checked equipment. Oh, hang on. Shion Arts. All of that can stay. Skill panel. That's fully unlocked. That one isn't. Oh, Alpha's got nothing. Shion's got a few. Let's grab... Does this grid give resistance? Not the most important thing, but... Does that one give... Attack is more useful. What do we got? Oh, increased boost gauge from enemy downs is really, really good. Rinwell still hasn't saved up enough for reduced arc casting time. I mean, you grew up in America. Like, there's no place in America that isn't around some form of Christianity. But yes, there are degrees. I had a notionally secular upbringing, but it did send me to a lot of Christian schools. Or schools in which invocations of Christian ritual were standard practice. Also, yeah, sometimes you get your influences from Christianity a little at second hand like that, where even if it's not that the people around you are extremely Christian and are pushing Christianity, it's a very pretty room. This is the dungeon. Cool. Like, there's a masculine culture or a prevailing cultural structure that does the same work. I can imagine with where you grow up, there's a lot of that kind of, I guess, like survivalist stuff as much as anything else that feeds into the asceticism.
見張りというより待ち構えているという感じだな。ここからは自分の力で押し通れということか。
Are we actually going to fight these fuckers?
さっさと終わらせようぜ。
待て、作戦を。
ローに難しいこと言ったって意味ないよ。行こう。
Oh, what's it going to be like fighting these fuckers? Bonk and yoink. Can I juggle them properly? It looks like I can. That's good. But holy crap, do they ever... Oh, no, that's back. Why do they suddenly have a charge move? What the fuck? Oh, fucking nice. Yes. Oh, the video game is fucking good. The girl gets to do that. That's a good fucking video game. Equally, she's getting her ass beat. That's one. Did she just overlimit again? Are we going to get 2 Shion Mystic Arts? Are we going to be so blessed? No, that was the wrong one. Yoink. Up we go. Some of the boost strikes are AoE, and some of them only work on the targeted enemy. And it's very annoying. Fucking get back here. There we go. On what basis do you make that claim? They're talking about this as loyalty, but they can only be drawing the inferences that they're drawing if it's actually more like mind control. I think the game is a little bit confused about itself at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Anyway, those guys were fucking tough. That's very pretty for a centerpiece. And there was a skit. Hang on. They're talking about this place as if Volran built it, but according to the law, he's only been the Lord for 7 years. What happened to the old palace? I might be picking nits. Maybe I'm just picking nits. They gave me a more powerful version of the sword that burns me alive to wield. That seems... Look at fucking Kisara's face! That is the face of a shipper setting sail. Ah, it's melodrama, by which I mean metaphysics responds to plot content. So it is still burning you alive. Video game, why? Also, we still carry that thing just slung over our back. A length of, like, forge hot iron. Shion is sad about the risks Alphen is taking and the damage he's taking from his connection with her. We'll sort that out. Oh shit. Owie. I don't have any... Okay. Why don't you fuckers cast something, please? My thumb is starting to be pretty sore for some reason. Oh, can I Mystic Art now? Yes! Jolly good. It should come with a new Mystic Art. Why doesn't it come with a new Mystic Art? Oh, hey, we're fucking back. Owie. I'm trying to remember which game it was that I have played. It might have been one of the... Maybe it was Berseria, actually. Where you could swap out party members mid-battle, like you can in this. But while they were in the off party, they would regain HP. So you could swap them out to help them recover. Which is a cool mechanic. I guess they didn't want to do that in this game because they leaned a lot harder into depletion with this. And another skip. I wonder how big this castle is. Hydration check. Oh, cool. An immigration raid in Edinburgh that started a few hours ago has been thwarted by collective action. Collective action gets the goods. It's the second major incident up in Scotland of a neighbourhood rallying together to thwart an immigration raid. Wait. I got an actual dodge. I failed to catch the spell. Sad face. I'm really trying to avoid uptaking Sag into my vocabulary. It's catching on in VTuber circles and I hate it. But it functions exactly as my saying sad face has done for years. Missed. Wasn't fast enough. And it's getting harder and harder to resist, just going Sag when things don't work. And I don't wish this to be my fate. Okay, so it's not completely straightforward. These guys suck, though. Oh, I should have boost struck there. Might have been able to keep the combo alive. Fuck off. Bonk. I should probably not be going straight for the Mystic Art, honestly. I should probably... Owie. Try to make more use of the actual limit. Keep the juggle going. We can get this guy. Yes. But also, this way I get to, like, use more Mystic Arts. The Mystic Arts are fun, so it's impossible to tell if it's good or bad, really. Okay. Interesting. What's going on there? So probably we go through here and fight some dudes to unlock a switch to lower that drawbridge, so it's not a B path. Also, in that like lore text that it just gave us, it said that the name of this place means Fortress of Naught in the Elden tongue. So if there's an Elden tongue and the name of this place means something in it, that suggests at least partially that that didn't work. I can't grab those spells because I don't have the charge. Get back here. I once again have no idea what's going on. That's that one dealt with. You get boots. You get a fatal strike. You get bonked. Oh shit, is that a yellow one? Or is it just temporarily buffed? Ah, that does work if you get the timing right. You just really have to like be prepared to hit the button early. And I hit the combo extend with the boost strike. Almost like I'm playing a Tales game I know how to play. Which is nice progress. Fuck am I going? There was a chest in this corner. You can tell shit's getting serious though. Because the chests are starting to have tens of thousands of Galdin rather than thousands. I suppose it makes... Because Volran's the Lord of Water, so it does kind of make sense that there would be... ice walls in his castle. Owie. Bonk. Juggle, 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 juggle. Owie. Ow. Oh, I'm starting to zone out. That's bad with this game. It doesn't give you a lot of feedback when things are starting to go wrong. God damn it! I was about to get a fatal and this is going to interrupt that. I was going to go in this room first. Why do these guys have fucking dragon gargoyles? Yoink. Let's go there and... what do I want to do? Oh, get out of there. I need to stop and take stock. Is anything in here close to death? You're the closest. Let me hit you again with Shion. One. Combo extend and strike. 2. Yoink, and take advantage of that break. There's another Mystic Art, interrupting another combo. I don't like how I've already basically gone through my entire cure capability in like 3 fights? 4? Too fucking few. Who's that armor for? Vests are law, I think? Yes. What's in this room? Is it just going to be a storeroom of some sort? Or what? No, it's a whole fucking complex. I'm gonna go back the other way and see if the other end of the corridor is a small room. I doubt it somehow. Dodge those guys, because I'm sure I'll be coming back this way one way or another. This is probably going to be symmetrical, and this side will be the same as the other side. I'm going to have to go up one side and round and down the other. Yep, called it. What have we got in here? I should probably not try to do this whole dungeon in one go, honestly. Oh, god damn it. Ooh. Limit breaks have one purpose, and it's spamming Stardust until I get a Fatal Strike. Oh, that was too slow. Owie. Still no idea what's going on. Except that I'm out of healing and we'll have to use an item. Which is very annoying. Why won't you? Oh, this guy is like supercharged. It's fine. It could be worse. Oh, Rinwell has finally hit her milestone. I don't really want to invest in perfect evading because I'm not good enough at it. I don't know what I should develop next. This is a room full of doggos. Doggos should be manageable. Not least because if I'm quick, I can go this and get a bunch of them with the boots. Get down, Alphen.
足止めは任せたまえ。さあ、拳を温めとけ。
Too slow. I'm keeping an eye on my HP levels. These large wolves are too heavy and I can't juggle them properly. Owie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soon. My brain is starting to hurt. Because this is a lot of flashing lights to shove in through my face. Especially in this zone, actually. God, everything's giving me stacks of gold. It'd be lovely to find a shop. This room also have enemies in. Oh, this isn't going to suck at all. I'm going to actually use an item. Oh, there we go. Someone actually managed to keep the combo going. What a lovely... I'm frozen. Please don't hit me. There we go. That didn't help. I just missed the opportunity to do a Mystic Art. Sad face. We could have had some fun, and instead all we did was just bounce around with a sword and some shiny lights. These fucking guys that just refuse to be juggled. Because their hitboxes are too small. So even when I get the launch high enough, they drop below the line of my attacks too quickly. Here we go. Battle suit. That's gonna be Alphen. Right. This way. Hello, friends. Oh, I could have fucking Kisara'd them. Owie. What? Kisara, you missed. God damn. One of you should cast so I can break you, please. There we go. That was a really, really ugly combo with 3 failed launches in it. But it had the desired effect, so I'll take it. This room looks like a fuck. I want to go this way first. Nice, they cast. That was exactly what I was thinking I wanted them to do. Got him. Owie. Shion's Mystic Art is very good. I'm a fan. Up we go. Extend. Are we getting enough hits? Yes. Is the gargoyle still alive? No. Nice. And I'm going through here. Huh. Hey, didn't we come through here earlier? No, we... Holy shit. I think I don't want to fight that right now. That's a boss recolor. Let's not fight the boss recolor. What's behind this wall? I don't know because I've run low on orange gel. Not, I run low on cure points. I kind of don't like this. You have to use mandatorily surrender 10% of your healing to unlock doors in the dungeon. Although I guess this is purely optional, so maybe it's okay. That's for... Whoops, no. Rinwell. I think I might actually wrap this up here. For today, because as previously mentioned, my brain is feeling a little bit fried from all the colours. So I'm just going to look at the old Twitchies. See if we can find some evidence of someone to raid. Not really, honestly. I don't really know about any of those being channels that I would raid. So I guess we'll leave it for tonight. Thanks for being here. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I might be back on Saturday with more of this because I need to get it finished. Thanks for the company. Thanks for listening to me rant about Homestuck for basically 2 fucking hours. And I hope to see you again soon. Good night.